Hi, this is Jay Arrett of the Marketing Spot blog. So when people go searching for local businesses, where do they go? More than any other option, they turn to online search engines. In fact, people now use search engines to find local businesses more often than they use Yellow Pages or White Pages. And the most popular search engine is Google, capturing 71% of all searches in the U.S. When you do a search for a local business category, Google shows the top local results with a Google map showing you the locations of those results. This is referred to as the 7-pack. Now, about 90% of all people will stop right here and click on one of the 7-pack. As you can see, it's very important then to be in this 7-pack. The question is, how do you make it into Google's coveted 7-pack? Let's look at a couple of examples for clues. Just recently, I had to get some work done on my sprinkler system, so I Googled sprinkler repair in my local area of Woodway, Texas, and here you can see the results of my search. Now, the first thing that pops out at me is that only one of the top 7 results has a website. Except in a few isolated cases, you can always tell whether or not a business has a website if it's listed underneath the name, like Fitzgerald Landscaping is here. So the rest of the companies in the 7-pack do not have a website. But they do have something else working for them, and that's this little more right here. Now, that little more indicates that the business has a Google local business listing, like Bowen Landscaping does here. So at first glance, it would appear, based on these results, that you either need a website or you need to claim your listing in the Google Local Business Center to make it into the 7-pack. Let's do a couple of other searches to see if this bears out. For example, if we do a search for plumbers in Midlothian, Virginia, we see these results. Again, notice that every business listed in the 7-pack has either a website or a listing in the Google Local Business Center. One more just to be sure. Here's a search for maternity clothes in Renton, Washington. That's near Seattle. Again, we see the same results, even though they look a little bit different. Replacing the more are the number of reviews. Renton is in a larger metropolitan area, so there are more people likely to review the business online. Notice in these results that every business has both a website and a Google local business listing. So what are we getting at here? Well, first, I acknowledge that Google uses a much more complex formula to determine their rankings, and no one outside of Google actually knows what that formula is. However, if we take a look at the results for local searches, we can definitely see some patterns. And we can say that if you don't have a website, you definitely need to have a listing in Google's Local Business Center. But it's probably better to have both. The good news is that while websites are not free, mostly, Google's local business listings are. If you haven't yet claimed yours, you can do so by going to this web address, google.com/local/ad, and you can always Google Local Business Center. So fill out the information in your listing and then start asking and encouraging your customers to give you reviews on Google. Are you getting found in the local search engine results? The first steps are having a website and claiming your business listing in Google, and then maybe you can start enjoying the benefits of the Google Local 7-pack. I'm Jay Arrett of the Marketing Spot blog. Now, if you don't have a website and you'd like one that's search engine friendly, check out my website solution for local small businesses, JiffyBat. Get a simple search engine friendly website in 2 weeks for under $1,000. Check it out at jiffybat.com. JiffyBat, setting websites free for small business.